One last one I think is a kind of a big story. A lot of people in the comments for last week's episode, when you guys were talking about what's next for Leon Edwards, were suggesting Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Masvidal says that it's not, you can't wrestle with him or anything like that. And he said he's a bit fragile on the feet. He beats him everywhere and would love for Leon to be his return fight back with the company.
Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, I mean, if Jorge is in fact coming back, I think it makes sense for both guys. There's beef there. They hate each other. There was already a 3-piece and a soda in the back in London years ago on when Darren Till fought Jorge. And Leon, he needs a fight that he can get motivated for. And if this guy that basically punched you in the face in the backstage area isn't that guy, and he's primarily a striker, somebody that's going to stand up with you who hasn't been active in a while. I know he's high up in the rankings, but I think this is a case where you put all that away and you just go and have a fight that gets you hyped up.
Agree with everything you said. I'm a fan of Masvidal. I'm an admirer. I love the attitude. I love everything he brings to the table. Even the 3-piece in the soda, that's just who he is, and It's been well documented over the years. I had some run-ins as well. He is that guy. He's not a fake. He's not, for want of a better description, a Colby Covington, like we were saying before, right? And I'm not trying to start shit with Colby. He is next. Who he is. He's authentic. However, he is 40 years old, hasn't fought in the UFC for 2 years, and he has lost 4 in a row. There is the storyline there, but I feel like for Leon, and by the way, I would pay to watch the matchup. I'm just saying for Leon, he probably wants something bigger. And for Leon to accept that fight would be kind of accepting that, hey, I'm out of the title hunt situation.
Yeah, I see that point of view as well. And that probably will be what makes him reluctant to do it. But I would say that he's got to think like, listen, you're also, and even though they were all very high level guys, you are also on a streak right now, where you've taken a couple losses to the top guys. And what better way to just get yourself back and get the confidence if in fact you do still have that desire to fight and be the best, just go get a fun win. And this is a guy that literally, like, I don't want to say sucker punch because Masvidal would say it wasn't like that, but essentially just snuck him, right? He snuck him backstage in a very street-like situation. Dude, now you get the chance to show this guy you're the better fighter. But I agree with you. I do see your point of view where he's like,
I'm with you. I'm all about it, in fact, because, Leon's lost 2, Jorge's lost 4, whatever. He's still a name. He's still a draw. He's still somebody that everyone in UFC and MMA knows his name, right? And there is the backstory. And it would be a fun fight. And you got to think probably a fight that Leon should win, being the younger guy, being the champion. So it's a fun scenario. It makes all the sense. There'd be a lot of interest, and he doesn't have to worry about getting taken down. So for all that stuff, if he can go out there, put on a great performance, get a knockout, talk a bit of shit, get some revenge, show the world, have a bit of fun, and also just scratch that itch. Because I don't know about you, Paul, if somebody clocked me in the face like that, I would be dying for that fight.
Oh, yeah. You'd be furious. I mean, and even all the years have gone by, you still see the highlights of that. You see the attention that he got because of that. I mean, yeah, you want that one back. You want nothing more than to put that head kick on him. So I know it's far-fetched, but yeah, I'm for it.
Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Listen to this. If we're talking MMA, let's say Diego Lopez versus Alexander Volkanovski. Will Diego Lopez, will he hit more than 3 takedowns in that fight? More or less. That's all you got to do. You've got to do that on 2 players for a chance to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this sports season. So download the app today and use the code BELIEVE to get $50 after you play your first $5 lineup.